What kind of challenges has been, and what have you been able to accomplish on the defensive line, knowing, I mean, you look at your guys' second team and 2 or 3 walk-ons out there at a time.
Right. Yeah, it's I've seen some guys make some individual improvements. You know, Kendall Vickers had a really good practice yesterday. I see those guys, Shy Tuttle, Charles Mosley, they're getting better. As a unit, you know, we just have far too many mistakes. And we're young all over the place. We can't use it as an excuse, but I'm really need to, you know, sit down and really think about how these next few practices can be really productive coming out of the spring.
Has this been pretty productive for them, as much individual attention as they get? Because with not as many guys, they...
Right, yeah, I do see some guys individually getting better. I don't know if collectively we've made the strides that I would have liked for us to make at this point. We got a long way to go, and just, you know, the execution is not what it needs to be right now.
Do you think that's some of that maybe because they haven't been in those kind of team environments in terms of being on the field?
Yeah, and a lot of it is, I think, just you know, their inexperience, the lack of communication. There's a lot of things that go into the overall execution element, and we're just not where we need to be. But we're going to get better. We'll keep working.
What is it you see from Kendall Vickers? I know Richard mentioned it the other day as well.
You know, yesterday he really showed some good quickness and disruptive quickness from the defensive line position. Made a couple big stops on 3rd short, and had a really nice pass rush in one of our team periods, and just looked like he's getting better. That's what I can see.
In regards to the film from Saturday, what did you see out of the first team unit?
A lot of mistakes. We gave up 11 explosive plays and we had 11 explosive plays and 55 yards after contact for a total of 247 yards. And you can't play great defense and give up those explosive plays and miss tackles. So and it was so easy, you know. It's just one guy not doing his job, and that's all it takes.
Is part of it because you can't tackle as much as you want to?
No, I don't think that's the case. I think we just, you know, fundamentally we just got to continue to get better and improve. But the mistakes were all self-inflicted, and so we're giving up big plays because of it.
What are the positives you see in Shy Tuttle?
I think his willingness to work. I think his coachability. Certainly he's got some talent, he's got some size, moves well. So I think, you know, if Shy just, you know, stays focused and keeps working hard, I think he's got a shot to be a good player.
How different is his personality on the field from off the field?
He's pretty consistent, you know, on the field and off the field. He doesn't say a whole lot, at least to me. You know, a few things here and there. Just wants to be coached hard and told what to do, and that's about it.
And is there a switch that he flips? Because he's so quiet and shy, seemingly.
Yeah,
off the field.
he hasn't found the switch just yet, but you could see glimpses of his ability.
John, what has Kenny Bonnet done to kind of keep? Looks like he's still plugging away.
Yeah.
First team in Bomber. Kind of what's he been doing to keep that spot?
Well, the first thing is he knows what to do. You know, he knows how to set the front. He knows all the calls, gets guys lined up, and that's huge. And Kenny's done a really good job. You know, even at the end of the year last year, you know, we started him in the bowl game. He did a really nice job.
Is maybe what he makes up for? Maybe he's not the most talented guy, but does he make up for it with his knowledge? And,
yeah,
you know,
that's the thing Kenny has to be. He's got to be a smart player. He's got to be in great position. He's got to use his fundamentals. You know, I think he understands that. I think he knows his shortcomings as a player, his strengths and his weaknesses, and he's got to continue to grow and develop within that framework of knowing what his strengths and what his weaknesses are.
Is there any particular area where you're seeing more of the mistakes than others? I mean, at any level, or is
you know, no, it's position by position, and we just are a work in progress right now, to say the least.
How surprising are those mistakes? Is it something you expected with the injury list that you guys have?
Yeah, I mean, we're so young, and we got guys in positions that you know, that require great communication, and we're just not getting it done.
Is that something that
and they just, you know, bad eyes, you know, just making mistakes.
How much of that can be corrected in what's left of spring, and how much of that can be worked on?
Oh, it can all be corrected, you know, and you know, that's what we're working to do every day. Just continue to get better. You know.
saw Brian Randolph was out a little bit for the 11-on-11. Was that just to get him less work, or is he bumped up at all? What's kind of his situation?
No, we just give guys blow here and there. You know, Brian knows our system inside and out, so he hasn't been getting a lot of the reps. But we'll throw him in there once in a while.
What have you seen out of Jalen recently in the spring, and what do you want to see out of him?
I've seen him continue to grow in knowledge of the defense, grow in knowledge of offensive sets and systems. You know, I would like to see him start to become more physical, and that's the big thing with Jalen.
Last one.
Thank you, John.
Thank you, John.
Okay, thank you.